calls are growing louder for an independent investigation into the now infamous Signal group chat featuring top Trump administration officials and a magazine editor who was inadvertently included. On Wednesday, The Atlantic released screenshots of the entire days-long group discussion. President Trump dismissing the entire episode as overblown.
The press upplays it. I think it's all a witch hunt.
The new screenshots show Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth writing hours before American airstrikes on Iran-backed rebels in Yemen were set to begin. At 12:15, F-18s launch, the first strike package. At 1:45, strike drones launch. 2:10, more F-18s launch. And writing that 5 minutes later, quote, is when the first bombs will definitely drop. But the messages did not contain any information about specific targets. Hegseth continuing to insist he did nothing wrong.
There's no units, no locations, no routes, no flight paths, no sources, no methods, no classified information.
The White House agreeing no information shared on the app was classified.
There was no classified information transmitted. There were no war plans discussed.
The president, less definitive.
Do you still believe nothing classified was shared?
Well, that's what I've heard. I don't know.
Brad Bowman is a former Army Black Hawk pilot and former military advisor to 3 Republican senators. Is that credible to you?
The information related to future military operations is the essence of classified information. It is difficult for me to imagine anything more classified than that.
Senate Armed Services Chair, Republican Roger Wicker, now calling for an independent investigation.
I would have wanted it classified.
With top intelligence officials back on Capitol Hill for a second day, outraged Democrats demanding a stronger response from the White House, including firings.
There can be no fixes. There can be no corrections until there is accountability.
Now, on the accountability front, the president seems unlikely to fire anyone involved in this episode as of now. He's repeatedly defended Mike Waltz, who created the chat in the first place, and yesterday told reporters that Pete Hegseth, who shared the most specific information, had done nothing wrong. Here at the White House, an internal investigation continues, headed up by Waltz's team at the NSC and by the White House counsel's office. Savannah?
All right, Garrett, thank you very much.